Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Maid Stitches. I'm glad that you guys could be here today. Today, we are going to try and see if we can possibly finish Yolk Heroes. And if we do finish early, then I figured we might be able to start south of midnight. But we'll have to see. We still have, I think, maybe 2 points on the quest map to go. But I also don't know what the recommended level for the Frog Lord will be. So I guess we'll have to find that out. I did do a little bit of extra training outside of stream. Not a whole lot. Like, maybe an extra 15 minutes. But yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm kind of hoping that it will, because I'm really excited to do South of Midnight. I know my ADHD brain goes, ah, shiny. Not that I'm not absolutely cheesed in order, to be able to be a necromancer in Yolk Heroes. But Anyway, it is a little bit past 5:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. See if this will actually. Okay, I was like, I had the game capture working, and then, wait, nope, game crashed. Hang on. Goodness, I thought I turned on my. Okay, nope, game mode is on. I wonder why. I was like, Yolk Heroes shouldn't be using that much. Okay. We got it. And turn the music back on. Let us continue. We're doing okay on energy. Although I should probably... Well, actually, I already have... That's right, we can go fishing now. Oh, I can't go fishing for another 2 minutes. Why? Hi, Praxis. Thank you for the lurk. I wonder if this like went fishing while I was, you know, AFK. Maybe it did. I don't know. To wait a minute for it to go. Do 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 do. Thankfully, I also did all the other normal caretaking stuff before stream, so you guys don't have to watch that. At least not for another, you know, several minutes at the very least. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go fishing! Come on. Got it. Come on. Make sure it doesn't pull me off. Come on. Come on. You're gonna be my dinner. Yeah. Like a boss. Well, I might get it a second time, it looks like. I got it! Yay! I got the robe of truth. Yay! Small fish. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, yeah, I got like 2 more. Let's go. To reach the Froglands, you'll have to cross the mountain. The Frog Kid guards the entrance to the Froglands. You thought I was strong? Well, maybe it's best to turn back now. The Frog Kid is a real powerful squirt. We'd best be on our guard. Big frog. Who better to deal with frogs than a cat, right? Clobster. Nice. Well, I mean, we're already doing pretty good. Okay. Tadpole. Do 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 do. Glamour. I distinctly did not bring any healing items, as I'd been doing pretty well without them so far. Do 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 do. Big frog. Ouch. Oh, why Ace is even with us. He barely does anything. Hello, Jack. Welcome. Do 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 do. Got an Amber Alert right before you turned in. Uh-oh. I didn't hear if there was one on my end, but usually we'd be able to tell pretty quick. They're quite loud, which is good because Amber Alerts save lives, so. I just wish that they didn't have to go off quite as often as they do. Majority or get resolved in a few hours. Yeah. But still, the fact that it needs to be done at all is rather concerning. Some more and some sadly don't end well, yeah. And you'll have to, like, I mean, it's been a while since I last looked at the case, but the case that brought about that whole thing is pretty sad. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. You know, a meh day at work. It was okay. Nothing bad happened. It was like, mom is currently out of state. So it's just me and the animals at the moment. Dad had to go to work. But, you know, got everybody their dinner in time. So I don't have a furry mutiny on my hands, at least. Gonna be in Rift Stream for Tuesday. He hasn't mentioned if, you know, anything about a collab. If it's today and he's still on, then I will totally raid his stream because, you know, why wouldn't I? But it's tonight at 7:30 PDT. Okay, yeah. If he's still on by the time I'm done, then I will totally raid it. I think the real key is that because I'm CST, so our time zones are quite different. Done a few of the MJ covers you've done. Awesome. Now, he actually created a track for me well over a year ago. I paid him to make a wedding style cover of Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie, and I sang it for my friend as her maid of honor. And I still have the track. I haven't sung it in a while now that I think about it. Although, I do have karaoke night this Friday. I still have to drive, I have to drive Mom to surgery on Friday, but that should be done pretty early on in the day. And I should be back before I have to go on for streams, so... Yeah, I try to do karaoke once a month. I did skip last month just because I had so much going on. Because I was already in a show and I was like, I'm so tired, please let me rest. I was just like, I don't have the time to do it, but I was determined not to miss the one for this month, because this month is like basically Weeb month. I'm getting my butt kicked because the bar is slow and slightly unresponsive. There we go. Game seems to be having a bit of an issue running. It's not too bad, but it is somewhat noticeable. Had to experience your new journalism teacher. He talks too much, but he's a journalist. I know that's more writing, that's probably more like a writing role, but I'm pretty sure talking is a big point in journalism. But he was a Florida representative. Did he have to deal with the Florida Man Friday type stuff all the time? See, that's what I'd probably be asking. I was like, all right, what is what is the wackiest thing you have ever had to report on? Like, what is so weird? It's like, what is so ridiculous that it just, his daughter had to do stuff from the aftermath of the Pulse massacre. Oof. Yeah, no, I try to keep it as lighthearted as I possibly can. Happened in Orlando, and it was a nightclub. Was that the gay nightclub that had that shooting? If so, I think I remember that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I was especially disappointed in a lot of the Christian response to that particular massacre. Because no one deserves that. And I hope I survive long enough to get to the boss of this particular stage. I'm doing pretty well, but I still have to beat the main boss of this stage. Yeah, they hit 360 no scope on the boss, right? Doesn't help that my partner barely does any damage, like at all. We're getting towards the end. Dig nabbit. Can't. It's gotta be like next, right? Nope. We're almost there. There's the frog kid. This is the entrance to the Froglands. Only frogs allowed. You don't look like no frog to me. You just did a double negative, so apparently I do. Back off or get slurped. And then my partner, Ace, goes, "You're the one who's gonna get slurped." Alright. Yay! As he does, like, as Ace does 2 damage. I got slurped! You're strong, but the Frog Lord will handle you. But hey, we made it! We made it through! How are we doing on our... Okay, our energy's pretty low, so... Big fish! Still need more energy. Okay. Well, what do you mean hunger's full? Oh, that's our hunger. Okay, she needs to sleep. That's what it is. Sometimes it likes to run smoothly, and sometimes it doesn't. When it decides to skip out on me is when I miss the mark here. Hey, I should have just bought coffee. I have enough money for it. Never too early to teach your kid that they could, you know, essentially live off of coffee and energy drinks and never sleep. Also, quick little asterisk here, kids, please don't take that as actual factual science. Please get your sleep. Do not eat / drink only energy products. It will mess up your health. As you can clearly see, I am very much not sponsored by Red Bull, which I can't do Red Bull, man. I don't understand how people can do Red Bull. Like it's like it doesn't taste all that great. After a certain point, you get so used to the caffeine content, you have to drink, multiple cans. It's like, gonna give yourself an early heart attack here. Okay, how are we doing? Maybe it's like me focusing. I'm glad that they give you the option to, like, speed things up if you directly interact. Like, I remember Tamagotchis. I used to have one. I learned very quickly I had no patience for waiting. One of the reasons why I like games like, why I prefer Harvest Moon, or Rune Factory, or, Stardew Valley, versus games like Animal Crossing. Because in Animal Crossing, for certain things, you have to wait, actual time, and it's like, but I want to continue. It's like, I want it to go now. I was like, Animal Crossing is cute and all, but I don't have the patience for it. It's like I don't mind doing some decoration, but interior decorating's never been my forte. Although I do have to admit that, while it works on a similar time schedule, I do actually rather like, what was the name of it? Some like Spirit Camp or something like that. It's a really cute game, that works very similarly to Animal Crossing. But I mean, you also have like some quests and stuff to do, which I appreciate. Although I did get kind of frustrated with how quickly my pockets would fill up, and I was like, I wouldn't be able to pick anything else up. But you like play as a spirit scout, and I think you're like accidentally sent to a deserted island, but it's like full of, these really cute looking bear spirits, that you end up helping while you're there. Dag nabbit. Okay, if I hold it for 3 seconds exactly, it seems that I hit the bar. 1, 2, 3. A. There we go. All rested are we? Well, not terrible. Let's see about buying some coffee. Coffee's expensive. Fries. Ether. Can't hold any more fries. Okay. Vanish Vanny? Oh, okay. do 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 do. Oh wait, I got no, back. I had gotten a special. Here we go. I got a permanent stat boosting item when I went fishing. What are we doing? Probably train more. Oh, that one's easy. Do 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 do. Oh, trying to switch it up on me, are we? Do 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 do. Gotta really pay attention to those arrows. Ah, dang it. Ah! There we go. Almost there. Ah! What? 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 Huh? What? There we go. Went crazy there for a second. Now let's wait the last few seconds. There we go. $125. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba da da bum. Kohi. This is much easier to do. Do 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 do. I think it helps that I did buy some healing items, but we'll have to see how well that'll serve me. Especially since I almost got my butt kicked. Ah! Well, I'm not too far away from my level caps. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. There we go. The hygiene over here. I just realized that this floor seems to be on a there's a second floor, I guess, because there's this stairs leading down. Weird. Coffee stat. Alright, that's better. Sometimes people may take advantage of you. You don't say. Looks like I can have a total of 9. Alright. Shall we attempt? I mean, the worst that can happen is that we're just gonna, get booted back to the Heroes Guild. My guardian spirit, you have come so far. You and the Yolk hero are so close. Took you a while. Excuse you, ma'am. I remind you that I said no at first to taking care of this kid. Frog stack. Do 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 do. You tried, Ace. You tried. Ouch. Ah. Do 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 do. Ah. I wonder if they include a campfire in the middle of this run. That'd be nice. Since you're going on to defeat the Frog Lord and all. The frog slimed you! Green frog. You look so angry. Level up. Looks like one of those frogs that makes like the weird cat-like noise when you pick them up. Oh. Ah. Oh, I hit that at the right time. Boo. I swear, I've been clicking at the right moment. Ignore it. I clicked too early. Well, I still managed to get it, so I suppose it's not terrible. Oh, it's the frog kid! Ow. Oh, sweet. Yay! I will gladly take the free healing. I wonder if this is how Navi felt throughout the Legend of Zelda games. Like, look at this child. Like, it just keeps getting into more and more trouble. I have to help it. Well, we're almost halfway there. Yankee! Gotcha. Ah! Also, developers of any RPG, why are we like pervading the myth that junk food heals? I was like, I just want to know I was like, what is the thought process behind this? I have not missed the fact that you have to buy fries and Coca-Cola, well, just cola, but whatever, in order to heal. And then an herb only heals 10% of your HP. Hey, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. You can believe it, if I was not pressing the Z and the X buttons, this would be taking 3 times as long as it is. Yo! Hi, Froxus, welcome back! "30 streams! Nice job!" I started watching some new anime for the season last night, and I was like, well, if I ever doubted that I was isekai trash, like, it's not even that good, but I eat it up like it's popcorn. Which ones? What was it? There was actually a rather cute one. I had not, although I've heard of it. I haven't actually... There we go. But I haven't actually watched that one just yet. No, these ones were much more obscure. Oh, what was it? I think like one was like, you know, I didn't know I was a, you know, atelier meister or something like, you know, it's one of those, the kind with the really dumb long name. And then there was another one about, you know, a neglected noble raising his younger brother, and I was like, that just sounds kind of wholesome, not gonna lie. But there's only 2 episodes available, and I was like, well, Guess I'm stuck on this train. Unaware to tell you is not any stuck. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. The other one I mentioned, though, is technically. Because, yeah, or at least it's a reincarnation at the very least. There was one there was one really bad isekai I remember watching, and I was like, what am I doing? I was like, what is this? Because I think they used like a PNG graphic for like the lights on the wall. Like, guys, we can see this. You could have at least tried to make it 3D, but no, they're just like pasted flat on the wall. It was so bad. No, it wasn't Failure Frame. I remember that much. I haven't watched Failure Frame. Is it the great, like, you know, I think maybe the you know, the magician's great nephew or something like that. It was kind of meh, but I just remember that specific part. Also, In Another World with My Smartphone was terrible. I wasn't expecting much from the name, but man, is it bad. Failure Frame has CGI mixed in. I'm very wary of having CGI in a 2D music in a 2D anything, and it's just like, it's either you can either cover it up just enough to where it actually looks good, or it just looks terrible. I know it saves money and time, but at the same time, it's like, it's gonna look bad if you don't, you know, take the time to really, you know, work with it and mesh it with whatever you're trying to put it in. I should know, I have a bachelor's in animation that I don't use. But at least I've gone through the motions at the very least. I know how I know how difficult CG can be to get to work. And they do not, it's glaring when they switch. Yep, unfortunately that's just how it be sometimes. Whether because of budget issues or the people, you know, doing it just don't have enough experience or the time to fully render whatever it is they're trying to get in there. I remember, oh gosh, when I was still, you know, in school for this, we had to do like a 10-second animation, but it had to be like, you know, like a special effects type deal, and I chose, like, you know, to recreate a scene from a game that I really liked, where, you know, there was like a bunch of petals floating around because I thought it was really pretty. And then I realized, you know, as I, you know, developed the project further, I was like, oh my god, my dinky little Inspiron Dell laptop is not going to be able to keep up with this. I had to render that sucker. 10 seconds, mind you, of animation. Took almost 3 hours to render. I've heard horror stories of animators having to sleep at their desks overnight in order to babysit a project that was rendering. And people are like, oh, do you want to work for Disney? And I like turn around and go, no! No, I do not want to work for Disney. Disney is notorious. You hear that, Disney? Like Disney is like just no, no, thank you. That's a toxic work environment that I do not want to be a part of. Granted, just about any well-known studio has, you know, will likely have, you know, points where it's just like, Hey, we found a campfire! Yay! Oh, least it's not the suicide companies in Japan. That's fair. I think they're also known as black companies. Actually, if you watch Gegege no Kitaro, they actually have an episode depicting that kind of work environment. I think it's also why they use a lot of overworked people for isekai. Yeah. Like they did it, they recreated it with I think a bunch of kappas. Oh, here we go guys, boss time, let's go. 'Tis the Frog Lord! Frog Lord's appears, so you're the hero everyone's been talking about. I'll admit I've been riveted by the tales of your adventures. Ergriff is enjoying reincarnated father mode or whatever the name is. Oh wait, is that like the villain, like where he reincarnates into a villainess? Because that one's awesome. And the ending is chef's kiss. I love the ending for that show. It is so, like the ending's called Matsuken Samba, and I love it. They say you will stop me. They say I'm just the first step in your legend. They say so many things. Dad is not a villainess. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Yeah, like the ending song that they use for the credits is Matsuken Samba, and they did such a good job with it. I love it. Apparently, the song itself is like 50 years old. So that's actually a remake of that song. And I listened to the original, and it's just as good. I say this is where your story ends and my legend truly begins. Soon, why there is a son in the ending, but not in the show. Yeah, I was curious about that too. They don't mention the little kid. Maybe he'll come in later. I don't know. I say I get to eat as many fairies and children as I want. Sir, I knew about the fairies. I didn't know about the children. You're made of fairy magic, right? Haha! I'm very good at dealing with that. Die! Yolk hero! Or it's like, Yolk hero! No! Ace sacrificed himself for us! Drat! He got in the way of my attack. I only had one of those prepared. Well, praise the Lord for us! It matters not, I'll just beat you the old-fashioned way. Your Yolk is about to get scrambled. Face me! Hold nothing back. Let's see whose legend is really beginning. Let's go. Oh, snap. Okay, okay. Ah! Oh no. This could be bad. Yo! Yay! Maybe bet the mother and daughter plan to babysit the game until it's over. Indeed. Someone should be taking care of him. Agreed. Maybe they like take turns or something. Or maybe it's like you know, somebody else's kid, or it's like a cousin or something that just visits. You know what? I bet he comes in at like a really inopportune time and ends up messing up the game a little bit. That would make sense. I see now that strength is useless without a goal. I guess I've croaked! Nico prevails! We've defeated the Frog Lord! The hero has saved us from the Frog Lord! We're safe now, forever! Nothing bad will ever harm us again! Hurrah! Hurrah for the hero! Hurrah! Sister, why'd you stick your hands in the TV? Right. Ah! You did it! Yolk hero! Thanks for letting me come on your adventures. However, thanks to that frog poisoning, I'm going to settle down. Become a trainer at the guild. Good work stopping those evil frogs.
The Frog Lord has been defeated. The balance of this world has been restored. Well, actually, now that the Frog Lord has been defeated, and a strong hero roams the land, things are kind of unbalanced the other way. Maybe I can do something about that.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, my guardian spirit, for helping the Yolk hero. You've saved the lands of Faria. For now. But I'm sure there will be more evil lords that need defeating. Lots of them. Also other adventures to do. However, for now, your elf is probably tired. It's time for them to retire. Don't be sad. All heroes eventually must rest. If another evil lord shows up, and they will, I'll need you again, and we'll need to get you a brand new elf egg. So stay tuned. Fairykind will need you again. For now, though, great work. Rest up, my guardian spirit, until I have need of you again.
Break from jail. Yay! Your Yolk's quest is complete. You can adventure all you want with them for now, but all heroes must rest eventually. When you're ready to retire them and move on to the next chapter and a new elf egg, press the retire button. The retire button, huh? Tell me, guys, what does this look like to you? I'm trying very carefully not to accidentally press this button. Like, I don't want to retire my hero that way. Just why? that wow. Just wow. Nothing for retiring. Or yeah. Anyway, let's a Jimmy. Anyway, we're gonna quit this for now, and we're going to we're going to see if we can start south of midnight. Which I need to download. Where is it? South of Midnight. It's another big game. Storage. Make some room. That might take a hot minute. Let's see. Is there something else I can play while we're waiting for that? Hmm. I might be able. Well. I'm looking at what I already have installed. Might have to like stop and restart if I was about to say I was like I should probably play more metaphor. But I think I might have to like stop this stream and restart a new stream so that I don't have to edit it out later. I think that might be what I'm gonna do real quick. So I'm going to end the stream really quick, and then I will be right back.